This video is going to be a continuation of yesterday's video. In yesterday's video, I spoke about the concept of being aware of the fact that many people who were uncompromising, who were hurtful towards us, and were unable to hear our predicament, they undermined us. They made us feel unworthy. They made us feel inferior. Many of them have been hurt in the past. I brought 4 different scenarios of 4 different people who hurt me in my past, and I hence realized that they hurt me, they were uncompromising, they were inflexible in understanding my position because they had gone through a certain trauma in their life and they hadn't recovered from it. I want to point out though that it's not to excuse their behavior. They're adults, especially one of them who's over 60. She's an adult and she's responsible for herself. I'm not too worried about it because I do believe in reincarnation. She's not going to take care of her package in this world. In this life, rather. She'll take care of it in another life. So I'm not that worried about it. I don't get bogged down with these things. I don't get bogged down with these problems because I know that in another life, these people will pay their karma, will pay up their debt. My spirituality has given me a certain kind of means of getting through life without worrying about those who hurt me. Without worrying about those people who are hurt in this world. That's why they hurt others. But absolutely, it is not an excuse. I am not here to give an excuse for anybody who has negative behavior, who behaves negatively and doesn't behave like a decent human being. It's very important to be flexible with others. It's very important to be compromising and hear another person's perspective. And if you've made a mistake, own up. Own up to your mistake. Because when we own up to our mistakes, we effectively show ourselves that we are human. We effectively show ourselves that we have the ability to change things, to alter things which are not perfect. Imperfection is a good thing. We're not perfect. We're flexible as a result, and we try and fix things. If you've been viewing and observing my videos, over 500 videos I've put out, you will have seen by now that I'm not perfect. I'll make mistakes here and there. That won't stop me. That will not stop my drive to put out more YouTube videos and more YouTube videos and more YouTube videos. Why do I do it? Because I know and I feel that my videos are getting better and better and better. The quality of my output is absolutely improving. And so therefore, I'm on a ladder. I'm showing you that ladder I'm on. I'm on rungs on a ladder and I'm ascending higher and higher and higher. Getting back to the other point of conversation which I spoke about yesterday, I think it's worth noting that I put out videos sometimes, I put out conversations, I put out ideas, and I don't discuss them with enough depth. And it's good to have a second video to reflect on a past video. It's good to have a second video to expand on what I spoke about. And that's what this video actually is. I'm expanding on yesterday's video. And I'm going to hence point out as well that after I spoke about the 4 different people who hurt me in my life, they have been hurt in their past. That's why they were inflexible, uncompromising, unable to understand my predicament, etc. There's another point which I spoke about, and that is the fact that when you are at times unsuccessful in achieving your ability not to put others on a pedestal, you hence go and love yourself unconditionally. You love yourself. You don't judge yourself. And you get to that place of Kol Nidre, which is the Jewish prayer on the beginning of the Day of Atonement, which is all about accepting yourself and letting go of bad habits in order for you to be able to love others, in order to get God's grace and God's love. Alluding to that, because this is all one package actually. My message on Tuesday, my message on Thursday is all part of one package of accepting yourself, being flexible, and acknowledging the fact that you're imperfect, and being flexible towards others, understanding their situation, understanding their predicament, etc. Getting to that point also allows you to hence get off the ground and love yourself. What should you do if you don't know how to love yourself? You've been taught your whole life that you need to live for others. You've been taught your whole life that other people are an interpretation of who you are. How other people think of you is an interpretation of who you are. You've been taught your whole life that what others think about you, what others reflect back to you is actually who you are, right? You've been taught that your whole life, for instance. Many people have been incorrectly taught that way. And you've hence got off on this journey and you've stopped pedestaling people. I use the term pedestaling. I think it's a very good way of internalizing the message of not putting anybody in pedestals. So you've been pedestaling other people, and as a result, you've made yourself feel once again that you've failed yourself, failed the people around you, because you promised them that you've got off to a journey of ascension. So you failed yourself, and you've hence told yourself, dear self, I'm working on myself, but I still don't know how to love you. So let's actually do this together. Say this with me. Dear self, I actually still don't know how to love you, but I would like to learn how to love you. I would like to know what it means to love you, what it means not to love you based on other people's reflection, not to love you based on the interpretation others have for me. I would like to do that kind of thing. See how you feel. I could imagine you probably feel pretty good now. Why is that? Why are you feeling good? I've seen Matt Kahn, who is my amazing spiritual teacher on YouTube, talk about this. He says that when you speak out to yourself in a motive way, an emotive way, you speak out to yourself, you raise your awareness that way. Your brain hears that and your brain internalizes it, and your brain gives you more of an ability to love yourself from a deeper place. We don't know how to love ourselves perfectly. Maybe you do. I don't know how to love myself perfectly. I still don't know how to. I've been taught most of my life that other people interpret who I am. I've been told most of my life that other people reflect who I am. Lots of people are not like that in all ways, but in some ways. We get taught like that since we're children, that other people reflect back to us who we actually are. They interpret who we are. Thing is, though, that that's not actually true. It's the wrong way of teaching, and it keeps people trapped in clothes, and it keeps them trapped in the past, and keeps them trapped in a unhealthy environment, in an unhealthy predicament, and in a predicament which causes poor mental health. Why is that? Why would it cause poor mental health? Other people should be a reflection of who I am. Because other people are far from perfect. Other people are affected by chemicals in their brain. Other people are affected by their life. Other people are affected, for instance, in my predicament, 4 different people who hurt me in my past, they were affected by sexual abuse. They were affected by suicidal thoughts. The woman in her 60s who struggled with suicidal thoughts, she was affected by that. Why would her reflection of me be of any essence, of any impression upon me? Why ever so? Nonetheless, I was raised to believe that the interpretation others have of me is who I actually am. And it caused me problems with my mental health as a result. Many of you could relate to this. Many of you could relate to this concept. If you're perfect and you can't relate to it, and you're very, very deeply grounded from within, fair enough. I'm glad to know that I've got some perfect people on my channel. It's good to have some perfect people on my channel. I'm not here to talk to the perfect ones. I'm here to talk to those who are not always so perfect. But for the perfect ones as well. I'm here to talk to them as well. But I actually don't imagine that anybody perfect is going to be watching my channel, because anybody perfect will have seen some mistakes I made in my past. And as a result, they're like, nah, this person's not like me, not perfect as me. And they will hence have gone and moved on. I also was observing somebody yesterday. And this person was very loud and boisterous, and he seemed very confident in his skin. But I gave it a proper observation, and with time I realized that he's loud, boisterous, and confident in his skin, but he's doing it because he enjoys reflection others give him back. So often enough, people who think they're perfect, think they're confident, think that they're boisterous and perfect, are actually still imperfect. Perfection is not likely to be the trait of any human beings. I've never met a perfect vessel in this world. I've met people who claim to be perfect, and they delude themselves with that. Sure, I've met those kind of people. But the perfect person, I have yet to meet. That's today's fascinating message, which was actually preluded with the Day of Atonement message. It's a continuation of that, letting go of bad habits and understanding yourself from a deeper level, and understanding how you could actually achieve the results you want to achieve, manifest the manifestations you want to manifest in your life. It's powerful. Like I said right before the Day of Atonement, love yourself, forgive yourself, then go on to love and forgive others, which is an automatic response, automatic reaction. And then God will love and forgive you, because you will hence have taken care of the problem, which has stopped your ability to manifest and create in your life. Today's message is a powerful message. If you enjoyed it, press the like button. Please feel free to share away this message with your friends, family, acquaintances, peers, whoever you like. Feel free to share away. My full permission is granted for you to share away. I love you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Have a great Shabbat, a great Saturday if you celebrate Saturday. I love you so much. See you in my next video. I love you.